Hey y'all, I wanted to take a step back um, and just tell you why I started doing the vlogs. I started because I wanted to be able to communicate with you in a different capacity than when I'm making music. I wanted to share my thoughts because I feel that the contents of my brain is valuable. I spend a lot of time reading books, going on YouTube, looking up interesting views and perspective of how you could tackle life. And I'm a self-improvement junkie. um, as far back as I can remember, I've always trying to get better, and it is a long process. Don't let anybody tell you that it isn't. People everywhere, every industry is littered with scammers, people that's trying to sell you things really quick, making you think that you don't have to put the effort that's required, but it definitely is. Um, Interestingly, I've been listening to Gary Vee. He's another. He wouldn't identify himself as a motivational speaker, um, but he definitely inspires and motivates me. Um, and he said that there's nothing wrong with following somebody. The hype that's created around everybody trying to be a CEO or a founder, everybody trying to scramble and get a business together, one size fit all is not always the best way to go, you know. And when people have free will, we have a tendency to mimic what other people are doing. That's not necessarily a problem. If you know what you want to do, it's actually encouraged that you find somebody that's already doing it, mentoring, so that you can get a good understanding. They already went through certain hardships and they can help you along the way, kind of like fast track you or speed you up a little bit versus you trying to figure out everything on your own. So he definitely said there's nothing wrong with following somebody. Not everybody has the same framework to be able to just handle not knowing exactly where they're going and figuring things out as they go along. Some people need that blueprint, right? So it's so important to just have self-awareness and who you are and what you're willing to deal with. There's a lot of ways that we can make money out here. You hear stories every day about somebody doing something that you didn't think of, and you're like, damn, why didn't I think of it? Like, let's say some examples, like Amazon FBAs. You could create a store on Amazon and be making money. Like, you probably buy Amazon a whole bunch, and you could have presence on Amazon and getting paid for it. Uber, people could drive around. There's a lot of skepticism around any kind of way that you can make money. But at the end of the day, you got to accept the ownership, the responsibility. When things go wrong, you got to be willing to say, damn, that's me, instead of being able to blame your job. It's all about just having the ability to be a leader at the end of the day. And I don't think that, not to say that nothing can't be done. Like, if you want something, you can get it. It's not going to be easy. I'm not saying that at all. It's going to be dedication. It's going to be monotonous. It's going to be boring. It's going to come down to making certain decisions, a part of your life, a part of your routine. And some people are not willing to break their pre-established life in order to forge a new one. And it may take a couple months, 6 months, a year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, but no matter how old you are, as long as you got time, as long as you got breath in your lungs, you can make your dreams possible. You just want to make sure that you're aligning yourself with your dream and not somebody else's dream. There's hard work in everything, and unless you have the passion to stick it out, you're not going to last long. So I wouldn't focus on the money per se. I would focus on what's your natural drive? What do you naturally do? I think I already spoke about this in an earlier video, but oh damn, I got way off track. I wanted to say that the real reason why I started this vlog was a couple of reasons. I wanted to share some practical value for you guys. Just being able to change how you see things is very powerful. You know, if you think that something is an obstacle and you say to yourself, oh well, I can't go, it's blocking me. If you could change your sight and see around that, then you can go around it. You know, you are capable of what you see, and if you don't see any hope around you, then there's not going to be any hope inside you. But also, a lot of people say, I believe it when I see it. Sometimes you got to have that faith to, you have to have that ability to believe something, and then you will see it. And also I wanted to get really comfortable being in front of a camera, because I think that there's so many skills that's transferable. Being able to communicate is huge. I mean, when are we ever not going to be communicating? I'm an introvert myself, and to be able to come out my shell and express my thoughts with articulation, and emote my expressions, it's huge. It's huge. I really try to share things that I feel helps masses. You know, like when I find something, I'm like, oh snap, eating healthy is good. This applies. This, not that it applies to everybody, because everybody has their own choice, but this could be of use and could benefit everybody. I get so much joy in being able to find big truths that hold universally, being able to share those universal truths with you. And you know, everybody got agendas. Everybody's trying to control your attention or trying to put certain things in your mind so that you could become a part of their system. But I'm free with it. I'm just trying to give you something that I feel that you should have, that I feel that it's already yours. You know, we all already know kind of what we need to do, what's best, what's good, what's not. We just got to find our own reasons to just do what we want to do and be who we want to be who we are, you know. I didn't even know that this was going to go in any kind of direction. I don't even know what I'm going to name this. Still rough starting out, but I definitely want to encourage people that know me, people that don't know me. You can see me just figuring it out as I go along. I don't, you know, listen, man, I'm just taking it one day at a time, trying to figure out what I could offer the world, you know, and just being mindful of what I want in return for it, and knowing that whatever I want, I could definitely achieve. And I'm not trying to rob or steal or cheat anybody for it, you know. It's just straight up being genuine, being authentic, and just being caring and passionate. You know, I gotta work on myself too. The positivity that I kick, the advice that I kick, a lot of times is things that I know I should be doing, and I try to hold myself accountable. I think in my last video I mentioned getting up when that first alarm happens. I haven't been doing that for a couple of weeks now, but I am grateful for when I do wake up. I am able to stick to my routines for the most part and just keep pushing. And small changes over time equal big things, you know. Sometimes we might try too hard, do too much, and then we just throw up our hands afterwards. And we just got to be mindful that that's not how it works. You know, that's not how sustainability is built. That's not how nature works. You know, and anybody trying to tell you otherwise or sell you otherwise, and it goes against the laws of nature, then you just like, nah. I mean, a quick analogy real quick. You know, just think of yourself as a farmer, and you want to have massive plots of, you know, plants and crops and all of that. You're not going to get that overnight. There's a whole process to it, and that process takes time. You done? All right. Cool. Put that in the sink. Bless you. You know.
Well, can I get myself some grapes?
Yeah. You know, that process takes time. We grow one day at a time. 1 second at a time, you know. Some people might be trying to grow 2 seconds at a time and you're growing too fast. But that's all I wanted to say. I appreciate you so much for appreciating me, accepting me for what I have to give, and I couldn't ask for more. I know that I feel like I'm doing the right thing, you know. Not everybody may appreciate it, but hey, this is my message. If it works for you, it works for me. Love, peace, and blessings. If you like this, if you're on YouTube, if not, please get on YouTube and just like, comment, and subscribe so you can get some more of these positive vibes. Oh, that rhymes. All right, thank you, y'all.